Hello everyone, Outdoors and Botanical here, and today I have a huge unboxing. There's actually not that much in here, but it's a big box, and it's probably the biggest plants I've ever ordered. And they are carnivorous plants, so I'm going to unbox them with you and plant them up. So let's get right into this. So I'm just gonna open it. I don't know if I have enough soil mix, but that's okay. Sorry about my arm in the camera. Alright, here we go. Alright, so I ordered some Sarracenias and some Helianthera. So this should be interesting. Excuse me. So they're all held together at the base by an elastic, it looks like. Okay. I'm not really sure what he did. It looks like he taped it to the bottom. I don't know why that's in there. Okay, so we taped it to the bottom. Alright, let's get all this stuff out of the way. Alright, now into the plants. So let's start out with the Helianthera. So here is the Helianthera. It's a decent sized plant. So that's about what I was expecting, because it wasn't too expensive. Alright. There's a lot of tape. Very well packaged. Alright. So here is the Helianthera. That's a pretty decent sized plant for the price I paid for it. And it looks pretty good down there. There's a little offshoot, which I probably will just leave on. And they're nice and healthy looking. Some new growth coming in. So yeah, we'll put that aside and replant it after everything else is unboxed. So that's the Helianthera minor. Here's a Sarracenia Kate's Bay and Dixie Lace, and it looks like he sent an extra, which was a Cordy all green, and a Drosera filiformis as a bonus. So let's get right into this and see what he sent. Alright, so there's a #1 Sarracenia, and these are very big for what I paid for them. Now, I'm not exactly sure which one's which, but I will figure that out pretty easily. I believe that is the Dixie lace though. And this one I am assuming is the Courtier all green. And this one is going to be the Kate's Bay. So it's got some little things in there. I guess a little sundew and stuff. So that's the Kate's Bay. And here is the Drosera filiformis, which is neat because I'm going to be planting these all in the outdoor bog next year. Or maybe this fall, I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, so let me clean up and I'll get back to you. Alright, I got them all sorted out and I'm going to plant them now. So I just want to start out by saying these are some really good plant labels. I'll put a link in the description as to where I got them. I got them on Amazon and I think they're very good. They come with a paint pen. They last a long time with that paint pen, and it's very easy to label on them. They have a rough side and a smooth side, depending on the type of marker you're using, or whatever side you feel like. So yeah, they're very, very great. They come in a pack of 100, and they're very decently priced. So I will include a link in the description as to where to get them, and I do get a percentage if you buy anything or this, if you buy this item or anything through the link in the description. So anyways, without further ado, let's get started on the planting. So I'm going to start out with these things, the Sarracenia, the Helianthera, and the Drosera filiformis. There's 3 little plants here. So let's start out with this thing, the Sarracenia Courtier all green. So I'm going to start out with some peat and perlite. I'm going to unwrap this. There you go. See, they don't have all that many roots, so I'm actually going to put just a little bit more soil. Make a little hole and push it right down. And then I'm just going to backfill with some more soil. Here, I'll move the thing in frame so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to backfill with some more soil. Just like that. So as you can see there, that's all potted up and looking good. So I'm just going to leave it like that. And I'm going to get the label, which is this one. And I'm going to put it right down in the back, just like that. The labels are a perfect length too. And now I'm going to put that aside. The next one I'm going to do is the Drosera filiformis. These ones, there's quite a few plants in here. I'm just going to start out with the pot full, and then add soil if I need to. So as I said, there were 3 plants here. They don't have that many roots, so they're very easy to plant with a full pot. Just like that. Alright, those should be planted good enough. And then I'll get their label. Just like that. Stick in the back of the pot. And there you go. Another one done. These labels make it very simple to plant. Now, next the helium-4. I'm using peat and perlite again, just with a bit of extra perlite, if you can see. So for this one, I haven't seen the roots, so I'm not really sure how many roots or whatever there are. Alright, looks like they just grew them in sphagnum moss. And there's a little piece of like brick or something in there. But I'm just gonna take that off. Careful not to damage any roots. I could divide this if I wanted to, but I'm going to leave it as a big plant right now. And we'll see how that goes. So there aren't that many roots. However, I am still going to place it in its pot like that and backfill around. Alright, so that's looking pretty good. Hoping it'll grow really well too. So there's the helium-4, all potted up. And this one is a little floppy, but it should straighten out as it grows. So now I'm going to get the helium-4 minor tag, and I'm going to put it on this side. Stick it right down. There you go. 3 down. Now, I got a few more. I will clean up and get back to you. Okay, I'm back with the Sarracenia cortii, Kate's Bay. And I tried to take some of the old soil off, but I didn't want to do too much damage, so that's the best I did. So now, let's get the new stuff in. Alright, so I'm almost finished with this one, and then we'll go on to the next one. So the growing tip should be out. The soil will settle down a bit, so it will be out of the soil soon after I water it. So there's the Kate's Bay, and there's the label. So I'm going to put the label in, push it down, and we're good. Now on that little Kate's Bay, a little tiny one fell off. So I'm going to plant that in a small pot. But I'm not going to do it on video because it's just going to waste a bit of time. So now I'll get the next one unwrapped and get back to you. Alright, I got the next one, and I teased the roots a little bit, but again, I don't want to do too much damage, and this soil's really tight in there. I could divide this a bunch of times and still have decent sized plants like this. As you can see, there's huge things there, but I'm just going to keep it in a clump for now. Maybe one day I'll divide it. Or maybe I'll divide it in two. Alright, I divided it in two, just like that. So we'll plant these two. Just gonna grab one more pot from down here. And there we go. So this one's a little small, but I'll repot this next year because it's not going to do too much more growing this year. Alright, that's, I think this one's good now. So, that's a decent sized plant still. And I'm just going to stick the label in. I'll have to make another label as well. I'll get back to you when the other one's planted. I'm only going to show one of everything. Be right back. Alright, everything's planted. I've ended up with about twice as many plants as I purchased. I ordered 3 plants. I ordered this one, and this one. He gave me these 2 as a bonus. Or actually, there's 3 in there. I divided this one into 2 plants. This one just kind of fell apart, so I have one little one and one medium one. The Helianthera, nothing happened with that, but that's a very nice plant. And yeah, so now I have a whole bunch of plants and they all look great, and I will keep you updated on them. Next year I will show you the bog planters I made. And yeah, thank you all for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. As always, stay outdoors, stay botanical, keep your hobbies, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.